Hi everyone, this is me, your Dasha Bisali at Be Strong and Love Yourself, a channel for very strong people. I'm sitting here drinking my tea and thinking about life. And today I want to talk about loneliness. It's a topic that is important for a lot of people, I think, and it was quite important to me for the past couple of days. Something happened, I don't know what exactly, but I started to feel extremely lonely. I think it happened because I watched a TV show about entrepreneurs, and there was one guy who shared his story. He's like a young millionaire in Russia, and he was saying that at some point he owed a lot of money to several banks. He was absolutely broke. He had a lot of product from China that he couldn't sell, and he started drinking. So he was just drinking all time instead of trying to solve his problems. And then one friend took him to some place where other business people were, getting together, and he started to look at them and got very inspired, and he started to believe in himself, because he thought, well, if all these people were able to be successful, why wouldn't I? And now he has several businesses, and all of them are successful and profitable. And I started to think about that, and I started to think about the environment I am in. I think that it's extremely important to be surrounded by people who are more or less have more or less the same vision as you do. It helps a lot. In my life, I do love my friends, I love my family, and my family is extremely supportive. And I'm extremely lucky because of that. My friends are very nice people. They have a lot of empathy and compassion. But I don't have a lot of competitive friends, and most of them are focused on their families, their kids, and this is something out of my interest at all. This is not something that I'm doing in my life, and that I'm more interested mostly in self-development. I think this is the thing number one for me, and not so much for people I talk on daily basis. Because of that, I think I felt lonely, and it reminded me of my ex-boyfriend, who was actually very competitive. We shared some motivational videos with each other. He was reading books with the same ideas as I do, and he did Ironman, tons of marathons, so he was very motivational and inspirational person. And because of that, I get very upset that I don't have him in my life anymore, and I had all these bad thoughts, and my mind started to create action plans and ideas. Who should I contact so I don't feel so lonely? And my mind started to give me all these different options of different people. Oh, you should text this person, or you should contact that person. And all these ideas, my conscious part was saying no, 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 no. And I just felt so bad, so lonely, like, oh my God, I don't have anybody to talk to in this type of situation. I felt horrible. And then you know what I did? I turned off my phone. So I turned off my phone, I turned on TV, the video about mindfulness, and I started to sew. And it's interesting that once I decided that I don't have a problem, or I would say I don't have to solve my problem, it felt so good. So I just, instead of looking for the tool that will help me to get rid of my loneliness, I just faced it. I said, okay, hello, my loneliness. I'm not going to do anything about that. And I was sewing and listening to my favorite teacher, Thich Nhat Hanh, and I just got this thought in my head. It was, oh God, it feels so good. And I did feel so good. I felt wonderful. It was calming. I didn't have to run anywhere. I knew that what I was doing was good for me. You know, I was not drinking or anything like that. And I felt a lot of relaxation. And I realized that if you feel lonely, instead of looking, like, it's extremely important. Please listen to this. If you feel lonely, instead of trying to get rid of loneliness, face it. It just feels so good. Just try it. You feel so independent. You understand that you are whole and complete within yourself. You know, Christ said the kingdom is within you, and you will never find happiness external, in something external. And if you try to do that, you will never be able to prove yourself that you can face any problem by yourself and you can solve it by yourself, that you can be happy within yourself. And I encourage you to use this opportunity. If you feel lonely, use it. Use this opportunity to prove yourself that there is nothing wrong about it, there is nothing horrible, and it's actually not a big deal. And once you prove it to yourself, you will not be afraid of loneliness anymore. Just don't forget about it. I keep forgetting stuff like that. But thanks God, consciousness helps me not to do silly things. And I ended up doing things which are good for me and which make me stronger. I'm wishing you the same. Be strong and love yourself. Love wins.